Although most actors are known for their role-playing accomplishments on the Hollywood big screen, some are also known for being not so big off-screen. From the celeb who portrayed a courageous wizard to the man who plays Hand of the Queen, here are 17 of the shortest actors in the world. Number 17. Tom Cruise. People recognize this A-list actor from the several award-winning films he starred in over the years. From the Mission Impossible series to profound flicks like Vanilla Sky, there aren't many characters this artist can't play. Considering his numerous Oscar nominations and Golden Globe wins, there's no question that Tom Cruise is great at what he does. But just as he's known for his talents, fans also recognize him for his shorter-than-average height. It's hard to tell by his roles in films, but Cruise is only 5'7". Although he lacks the gene for high stature physically, it's had no negative effects on his career. Number 16. Al Pacino. From Scent of a Woman to Scarface, this A-list actor has done it all. He started his career out strong by playing the role of Michael Corleone in the transcendent film The Godfather, which released in 1972. Al Pacino went on to win an Oscar, 4 Golden Globes, a Primetime Emmy, and other various awards. Even though this star has an overwhelming presence on the big screen, he isn't very tall behind the scenes. At 5'7", he's not the shortest guy around, but still doesn't embody the height of the average man. Pacino doesn't reach shoulder to shoulder with other actors, but he's one to watch out for when it comes to unmatched skill. Make sure you don't judge this book by its cover, or you might end up saying hello to his little friend. Number 15. David Spade. This comedic genius stepped onto the scene in the late 1980s, and he's been making fans laugh ever since. From his long-lived role on the TV series Saturday Night Live, to the voicing of Cusco in the animated film The Emperor's New Groove in 2000, David Spade has made himself known from coast to coast. Other notable performances include his work in Joe Dirt in 2001 and The Benchwarmers in 2006. Even though this actor only reaches 5'7" in height, his comical talent doesn't have a limit. From his Golden Globe nominations to his various winning roles, there's no telling how many aces this Spade has up his sleeve. Number 14. Ben Stiller. This kooky, heartwarming comedic actor and filmmaker has been in the game since the mid-1980s. Since he comes from parents who were both in the same business, it isn't shocking that his passions lie in the motion picture industry. Luckily for us, Stiller's success has produced gems like Tropic Thunder in 2008 and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty in 2013. At just 5'7", he brings a lot of know-how to the table in a shorter-than-average package. In the words of his 2011 Zoolander character, Derek Zoolander, you might say he should be at least 3 times bigger than he is. However, that just isn't true when you have as much skill as Ben Stiller. Number 13. Jonah Hill. This 34-year-old actor has been in numerous films including Get Him to the Greek in 2010 and 21 Jump Street in 2012. He has even won awards like the MTV Movie Award in 2014 and the Teen Choice Award the same year. He's also received Oscar nominations for his parts in The Wolf of Wall Street in 2013 and Moneyball in 2011. Jonah Hill is most notable for his comedic roles, but there's nothing funny about this guy's proven talent. At just 5'7", he doesn't meet the international standard for male height, but that doesn't stop him from achieving his dreams. Hill has performances in another movie releasing this year, so this accomplished actor isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Number 12. Dustin Hoffman. This 80-year-old's career has progressed tremendously since 1960. While studying music in college, Hoffman discovered his passion for acting. After a lot of hard work, he went on to star in films like 1979's Kramer vs. Kramer and Meet the Fockers in 2004. He's even won a couple of Oscars, including one for his work in The Former and another for his leading role in the 1988 movie Rain Man. It's safe to say that this actor's height hasn't stopped him from accomplishing his dreams. At just under 5'6", he doesn't stand as high as most men. Even though this guy doesn't measure up to most in inches, he's reached the highest heights in talent. Number 11. Elijah Wood. This actor has his roots in Iowa but has made quite the impression on Hollywood's radar over the years. Elijah Wood began his career as a model in his hometown and eventually got work in films like The Adventures of Huck Finn in 1993 as the main character at just 12 years old. However, his real recognition came later in 2001 for his role as Frodo Baggins in the Lord of the Rings series. Considering this character was a hobbit, or halfling, it's no surprise that the actor himself isn't exactly the tallest guy around. Wood is 5'6", not the shortest, but he certainly doesn't have his head in the clouds, literally speaking. Number 10. Jack Black. This comedic actor has made a name for himself through many films since he first came onto the scene in 1982, at the young age of 13. After his first widely recognized role in the 2000 film, High Fidelity, he starred in other movies including School of Rock in 2003 and Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle just last year. Although he has a big personality, Jack Black isn't a very big guy. He just stands at 5'6". He's under most international averages, but that doesn't keep the comedian from doing what he loves. He's won many awards, including the Kids' Choice Award for his work in Kung Fu Panda in 2008. So even if he has trouble reaching the top shelf, he has no problem making waves in Hollywood. Number 9. Daniel Radcliffe. This English actor is still young, but has made huge moves in the motion picture industry. Although he's mostly known for his work in the Harry Potter series, Daniel Radcliffe has had starring roles in numerous movies and television shows, including this year's film, Beast of Burden, and the TV series Miracle Workers. Although his character, Harry Potter, would have no trouble grasping hard-to-reach items with a simple flick of his wand, Radcliffe himself may have more difficulty in real life. This wizard of the acting world is only 5'5", much shorter than the majority of men. But that doesn't prevent him from racking up nominations and awards due to his undeniable talent. Number 8. Michael J. Fox. This Canadian-born actor has been on the scene since 1973. However, the role that truly jump-started his career was his portrayal of Marty McFly in the 1985 film Back to the Future. He's known for other work as well, including a couple of television shows like Spin City from 1996 to 2001, and The Good Wife from 2010 to 2016. It's safe to say Michael J. Fox has made a big impact even though he doesn't measure up to most men physically. This award-winning star is just under 5'5", but that hasn't stopped him from taking home 4 Golden Globes and 5 Primetime Emmy Awards throughout his career so far. Although Fox can't travel back in time in real life, there's no need since he'll continue to accomplish great things in the future. Number 7. Kevin Hart. Although this comedian began his career on stage doing stand-up, he has prospered in the field of acting. While continuing his live performances, Kevin Hart had a rough introduction to the entertainment industry. Similar to most people who are just starting out, he was reportedly unpopular during his first performance at the Laugh House in his hometown. After continuing his efforts, in spite of initial defeat, Hart was cast in television movies and series, like North Hollywood in 2001 and Undeclared from 2002 to 2003. He went on to take roles in bigger-name films like Ride Along in 2014 to Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle just last year. He's known for all of these achievements, but people also recognize him as being somewhat shorter than most. Hart stands at 5'4", and he has even included his compactness in some of his stand-up routines over the years. This actor may have trouble reaching the top of the fridge, but he has no problem achieving new heights in his career. Number 6. Seth Green. A huge deal in the world of comedy, this actor is ahead of the curve when it comes to making people laugh. Seth Green has played in movies like Without a Paddle in 2004 and Dear Dictator just recently. He's also well known for his ongoing work in television series including Robot Chicken and Family Guy, and has taken home several awards for the former. Although he's reached new heights through his career, Green only stands at 5'4". But what this actor doesn't have regarding tallness, he makes up for in comedic genius. Number 5. Rob Schneider. As a laugh-invoking and long-standing comedian, this Californian has been in all kinds of humorous movies throughout his career. From Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo in 1999, to The Hot Chick in 2002, Rob Schneider has been on the big screen for upwards of 30 years. Even though this actor is known for his proven skills in comedy, he's also noted for being quite a bit under average height. At just 5'3", Schneider isn't exactly the tallest drink of water, but regarding his accomplishments, he shouldn't be underestimated. What this guy lacks in stature makes up for in his out-of-this-world personality. Number 4. Joe Pesci. This New Jersey native has a long and successful history in acting. From Raging Bull in 1980 to Home Alone in 1990, Pesci is well known for playing resilient and explosive characters. Other roles he's held include Tommy DeVito from Goodfellas in 1990 and Vinny Gambini from My Cousin Vinny in 1992. Since he only stands at 5'3", it's hard to imagine him correctly depicting the personalities of so many ruthless, larger-than-life men. But he does it well. He's won several awards for his work, including an Oscar and a BAFTA award. Although he's compact, Pesci is in no way short of acting prowess. Number 3. Danny DeVito. As a filmmaker and actor, this Jersey-born man does outstanding work as far as movies go. From playing alongside Jack Nicholson in 1975's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, to producing award-winning films like 1994's Pulp Fiction. Danny DeVito is a force to be reckoned with. Since he's made such a big name for himself, you probably wouldn't guess that his height doesn't quite match up to his reputation. This actor is less than 5 feet tall, topping off at just 4'11". Nevertheless, DeVito's less than average height hasn't kept him from reaching for the stars. Number 2. Peter Dinklage. This Golden Globe-winning actor is most known for his portrayal of Tyrion Lannister in the ongoing HBO series Game of Thrones. His character in the show is often referred to as the half-man because he lacks the stature of his on-screen siblings. Even though they look down on him throughout the program, there's no turning your nose up to Peter Dinklage in real life. He may be just 4'5", but this actor turns heads in Hollywood. He's been awarded for roles in films like The Station Agent from 2003 and has appeared in movies like X-Men Days of Future Past in 2014. He even played alongside Will Ferrell in the 2003 Christmas feature Elf as the serious author Miles Finch. During the film, Ferrell's character, Buddy, confuses him with one of Santa's helpers, unintentionally poking fun at Finch's height. Buddy then dubs him Angry Elf, and hilarity ensues. Needless to say, Peter's talent and good-humored personality go above and beyond the average Joe's capabilities. Number 1. Warwick Davis. This English actor has been on screen since the early 1980s. From his roles in fantasy films to science fiction flicks, Warwick Davis' talents go far beyond his height. He only stands at 3'6", but he brings a lot to the table through characters he can play because of that fact. He's held various parts in renowned series like the Harry Potter films, where he gave not one, but 3 separate performances. These characters include Griphook, Professor Phileas Flitwick, and a goblin banker working at Gringotts. Davis has also played in other movies like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in 2005, and various parts in the Star Wars series. So, even if this actor is well below the average height, it hasn't been an obstacle throughout his successful career. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.